In today's video, I'll be taking a bath in wet cement, which is a lot more painful than you'd think. Also, I got the skin on my face completely resurfaced with a laser. Plus more things you guys dared me to do in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up at whatever point it becomes painfully obvious that taking a bath in wet cement is a really bad idea. So, I guess any point in the video would do fine. Plus, if we can get this video to 10,000 likes, I will do whatever dare gets the most thumbs ups. I'm really putting my life in your hands now, so it's nice knowing you. For this part in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is filling up this plastic container with wet cement, getting in it, and waiting for it to dry. And then probably chiseling my way out, or possibly calling emergency services to come rescue me. Hopefully I'll be able to get out on my own, and I'm starting to think I know what I'm doing because I've done this before, but that being said, I've never used this much cement in any of my other previous challenges, and I'm a little bit terrified of it. For obvious reasons. That being said, I would suggest that you not do this at home. Also, if my face looks a little bit red, it's because I had a facial laser resurfacing just recently, which is where they take a laser and they try to burn off my acne scars. It's pretty painful. It's the third time I've had one done, and I actually think it's starting to work, but that's neither here nor there. But in case any of you are wondering what it's like to get your face lasered off, I made a time lapse of the entire procedure. So they applied a numbing cream to my face, had me lay down, and started blasting me with laser guns similar to what you'd see in a science fiction movie. And as you could imagine, it's really painful. You can actually see my legs twitching from how much pain I'm in before it's all over with. But they're nice about it at least, and it's basically the only way you can get rid of acne scars. That being said, I would never just do this for no reason, as it does make you look like a burn victim for about a week after the procedure. Which, I guess you kind of are a burn victim, actually. So this is what I looked like immediately after getting my face lasered. It hurts a lot. It's probably gonna hurt even worse after the numbing agent quits working. It's already very red and swollen. I get a little ice pack to put on my face, and hopefully it gets rid of some of these acne scars. Well, let's get started. This is the type of concrete that I'm going to be using. It's quick dry concrete. And even though it says that, it actually does still seem to take a long time for it to dry. So unfortunately, I'm going to be sitting in this stupid plastic tub for quite a long time, which is fine as long as I don't have to stay in it forever, which is a very real possibility here. Because like I said, I'm using a lot more cement this time. This stuff reminds me of that show Dexter. So what I think I'm gonna do is fill it up mostly with water first, and then I'll sit in the water and add in the concrete powder. Hopefully that works. Now, here's where I messed up. Well, one of the places I messed up. I added in way too much water. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have definitely looked at the instructions a little bit closer before I started this, because it would definitely come back to haunt me. Alright, now this is all just kind of hit or miss. I've got water in here that's up to about there, and I've got several containers of concrete mix. But what I'm gonna do now is jump into a garbage bag to protect my skin from the concrete mix. The reaction it has with human skin is quite toxic and can leave burns. And I think I'm already in enough trouble, seeing as how I'm gonna be drying myself into a block of wet concrete. Or whatever. It's like I'm making my own tombstone out of myself. Oh, you have no idea. Note to self, never use concrete unless you're in a very well-ventilated area, such as not in your living room. After pouring that stuff in, I had to leave the room for several minutes while the cement cloud settled. I'm just guessing here, but I'm assuming that breathing in concrete is probably bad for your lungs. Alright, so we've got a lot of concrete mix in here, and even though it probably looks like I can't fit inside of this thing, I promise you, I can. So I thought it would be more like a mud consistency that I would be able to sink to the bottom of. But no, the cement went straight to the bottom and stayed hard as a rock. That's what she said. I'm like sitting on the concrete. And my wet. I then tried scooping all the cement clumps out and putting them in buckets. This way I'd be able to sit in the tub and pour the concrete all over myself. I am an idiot. Alright, well, I'm completely wet. Putting this stupid thing on did nothing. Ugh. I'm leaking. Looks like I put a little bit too much water in here, so I'm gonna try to get all the excess water out, and then I guess we'll see what happens. Putting the bag around my pants absolutely did nothing, by the way, just in case anyone was wondering. Obviously, I should have tried to take out all the excess water before I sat back down in it, but like I said, I'm an idiot. Bring me a pair of scissors, please. So like a genius, I used scissors to poke holes in the plastic container to let the water drain out. Which kinda worked. A little bit. This is torture. I definitely underestimated how much this would suck. My arm is burning, and for some weird reason, my left nipple is burning right now. I don't know if any of this concrete is ever gonna dry, because obviously I'm still gonna be sitting here like breathing in it, so I don't know if it'll ever actually get a chance to settle, or if it's gonna dry and be all crumbly. But honestly, I wish it would just solidify, because right now this really sucks. Okay, now my gentleman area is starting to burn. That's not a pleasant feeling, and it makes me a little bit scared. It's exactly what they were warning about on the package, that your skin would start to burn. So I'm reading the back of this, and I'm not really feeling too good about what I'm doing right now. The very first line in the warning says, this product contains Portland cement. Contact with freshly mixed product can cause severe burns. Avoid contact with skin and eyes. If this product should contact eyes, immediately flush with water. I haven't gotten it in my eyes yet, but it is all over my skin. Now guys, I cannot stress to you enough how toxic and disgusting this stuff is. Just after reading the warning label, it's very clear that I made a big mistake. Not that that wasn't already very apparent before, but reading the first aid instructions really puts it out there in black and white. Keep out of reach of children. Oh. And probably also idiots. They didn't specify to keep it out of reach of idiots, but I would assume that that would also probably be a good thing to do when using this stuff, seeing as how it's really disgusting and toxic and can ruin your life in more ways than one. And that being said, let's get back to what we were doing. There's so much excess water in here that I don't know if it's ever going to actually dry. Kind of messed this one up. It might have ruined my apartment. Definitely got severe burns going on right now all over my body. It's so uncomfortable right now at this point that I absolutely have to get out. Yeah, I messed up. It's not gonna dry. I put something to protect my skin from the wet cement and it didn't work because I'm an idiot. And now I'm just gonna have severe cement burns all over my body. Cool! That being said, I have been in the wet cement now for 45 minutes, which is 3 times as long as it takes for it to actually work. Also, it gets more time to take to irritate your skin. Yeah, I didn't think that this challenge would go this way, but I'm in a lot of pain right now. I've messed around with cement 2 other times before, and each time was, well, pretty terrible. But I was able to get it to work, and this time it's just burning the out of me. That being said, I'll probably refer to this as the wet cement bath challenge, because that's pretty much what this is. I just heard the weirdest farting noise come from there. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it sounded like a fart, and I swear to God I didn't do it. I don't know what other kind of creatures are down here biting me, but it definitely feels like I'm on fire. I'm still not convinced that there wasn't some sort of cement monster down there farting and biting me. Yeah, seriously though, it burns really bad, and I want to stick it out for as long as possible, but it's starting to make my toes curl. Ow, it hurts. It's burning me. This isn't like a part of the challenge. I wasn't supposed to be feeling burns and stuff. This is going totally differently from what I thought it would be. I spent most of the time trying to get water out of it, thinking that I would be able to get enough out that it would dry, and instead I just end up having severe burns on my and my feel like there's Tiger Balm on them. I'm trying to honestly just bite my lip to get through as much of this as I possibly can, but I think I'm really delaying the inevitable. That being said, I'm gonna get up and go jump in the shower right now and pray to God I don't have to call poison control soon. That being said, we'll be on to the next dare. So the thing is with the wet cement bath challenge is that it's definitely gonna leave you some pretty severe burns on your or at least that's what's happening to me. But that's not even really the dangerous part. The dangerous part is if you fall asleep in the tub, you won't wake up. Well, maybe you'll wake up, but you'll wish you hadn't. But yeah, I've got some severe burns. I'm gonna get out right now. Oh my God. Well. Oh. Okay, so what was the aftermath from that video? Well, my apartment's pretty much destroyed. My plastic Dexter sheet that I put down actually got a tear in it, so now I have wet concrete mix seeping onto my tile right now as we speak. In addition to that, I got a couple of burns. That is fresh. It looks like somebody just punched me in the side, but they did not. I in fact have concrete burns. And my hurts and it looks raw as f. But yeah, so that really sucked. Don't do that challenge at home. And if you do, don't tell anybody that I told you to, because, well, I don't want to get sued. And that being said, we'll be on to the next dare. After all was said and done, I did survive without any real injuries. Although the cement mix did dry my skin out like you would not believe. I'm still feeling the effects right now. And after my face getting lasered, I really just need to take a bath in body lotion for a few days, which I may eventually do. But in the meantime, I'm always up for a good challenge, so make sure to leave me your dares in the comment section. Make sure to like the video and subscribe if you've yet to have done that. And of course, if you'd actually like to see the videos, make sure to bell me for notifications. It's the only hope we've got. Also, I've made a playlist of my most recent stuff, including some of my other cement challenge videos. I'll leave it right here at the end of the video, so make sure to click that, and I will see you there. All right, thanks guys. Bye.